My aim for this documentary is really simple. Next time you drive down the Fleurieu, I don't want you to notice the beautiful beaches. I want you to notice the barren landscape that used to be home to the Glossy. I'm not really sure why Elon needs to go to Mars. This is pretty much like Mars. Not orange though. Maybe he wants orange. But anyway, I'm off to KO now to learn more and hopefully shoot some glossies.
We now have breeding populations right out to the east end of the island. In fact, like the east coast of the island that is directly looking at the mainland. So when they started breeding out there back in 2015, I thought, right, now we're getting like really close. And sure enough, I think it was last year or the year before, we've had a single male, probably 3 or 4 years old, show up on the mainland.
I listened for a click of the meeting, but yeah, nothing.
Very much on the Dudley Peninsula, we used to just see a flock of a few single males hanging out there. Over the years, they found female partners, which they then took to the Dudley, who have now set up home there, and now they breed and live there regularly. So the fact that he's found some habitat on the mainland potentially means he could bring friends back, he could bring future partners there, and it could turn into a habitat that they do visit, which would be great.
Well, I certainly feel like I'm in the right area. There's heaps of she oak trees around, but I haven't seen them yet. Carly said that you can walk right past them, not know they're there, but I keep pushing on. I guess they are endangered, so I was probably a bit unrealistic just to expect to see them everywhere, but it's exciting.
The only thing limiting whether we get flocks on the mainland is the feeding habitat. So it was so extensively cleared, that's the reason they became extinct in the first place over there. So we really need to get some of that habitat back on the Fleurieu.
The conservation groups on KI have done an incredible job, and now organisations on the mainland, like the Fork Tree Project, are revegetating so the Glossy can return.
Well, Fork Tree Project is a rewilding project, basically. In other words, restoring the native habitat to an area where that habitat is all being cleared. Then there's the education piece, and that's really everything from the 1 school group a week we're currently getting, and that number is going up, which is great. Politicians, corporate groups, members of the public, other landowners.
If I can't film the bloody things, maybe a squawk. Can't even get a bloody squawk. That was them. Did that record? Did you hear it? I saw them.
Putting shelter belts back for that stock protection, which can really reduce lamb death rates, is a big thing. We also get a lot of farmers using our she oaks to plant them in areas that are, have typically been quite eroded, and the she oaks will help halt that as well. So there's quite a lot of benefits farmers are getting from planting these she oaks.
I leave KI with a new perspective on climate action. Next time you go to Second Valley, look up at the barren headland and imagine it filled with screeching glossies. Imagine the happy farmer who loses less stock and uses less fertiliser because of those trees. And imagine the tourism industry. Our beaches, they could become world famous.